Good afternoon, school leadership teams. Excited to talk to you all today about November 5th and our Community Backpack Day. This is a slide deck that I'll be sharing with each of you guys, and I really want to create a space for us to continue to think about this day and also be able to clarify with your team at the school level exactly what this day will look like and where they are planning on going. So we've tried to make this very simple. In the first slide, you'll see kind of the different steps you need to take over the course of the next about 10 days in order to be able to prepare your team for this. So you want to review this video, and then you're going to want to clarify with your team about some of the possibilities for your teachers on November 5th. There's about 20 different options, and so you're going to want to look at that with your leaders, and then you want to engage in conversations with your school team. So you want to review the slide deck with them, and then have an intentional touch point with them sometime next week that ensures that where they're going for Backpack Day is very much aligned to their priority and some of the priorities that you have at the local school level. And then you're going to want to sign each team member up on the slide where they will be attending. So I will show you that in just a second. Then you want to make sure that you have space next week in your calendar to review with whoever is leading at the school level to ensure that you guys have a conversation about what that looks like. And I have linked the Backpack Day planning support slide deck that you've used in the past. You're going to make sure you do that. And then you're also going to want to make sure that you review this slide deck that has the people signed up on it to ensure that you know how many people will be attending so that you have enough materials for everyone. And then last, after November 5th, you'll see the last part of the day is really geared around you all continuing to think about local school collaborations. We are asking you to have a protocol that you engage in to reflect with your team around this process that'll really feed forward a lot of your conversations at the school level. So just a quick reminder that these gift shops on this day is different than our experience at Thomas Nelson on October 14th. So these gift shops are very much aligned to the priorities that your team, your teachers, are thinking about. They're connected to their backpack plans if you're engaged in that conversation, building on momentum you've created at the school, partnering with your community. Many of you all have chosen to go outside of your school, which I think is a great idea to think about what that looks like. These are led by teachers and teams, collaboratively put together, very much done in a gift shop model as opposed to just presenting information. People are going to walk away hopefully with something that they can take with them, a model, a one pager, a process, a system, a structure, a product, something that they've done from that day with you. It's very much value driven, fun environment, caring, hospitable, and we really want to try to break people into as smaller groups as possible so that we can generate the intelligence of the room. So this is just a reminder of what these gift shops are. So you'll see it's very much a similar setup as far as times go. You will have them at the local school level for about 3 hours. People will be dismissed for lunch, and then they'll come back together around 1:30 for some collaborations at your local school level. So I have linked all of the different slides in this slide deck. This can serve as a table of contents, if you will, on exactly what it is and where it's going to be located. And you can see in parentheses that some of these are for specific groups of people. So this externship experience is for any teacher that's part of cohort 2. These down here are for your business leaders, your family caretakers, and your cafeteria leaders, but we wanted to put it all in the same spot. So what this essentially looks like is you will be able to go to look through this slide deck, and everybody will have a spot. If we go down to the school level, Cox's Creek is leading this session. And if you have teachers at your school that you want to send to Flagey Hospital for this session, you'll simply go in, write their name and what school they're representing. So that's as easy as it can be, but we do want to provide space for people to be able to sign up so that both you all as presenters, as leaders, and for everyone else to kind of know who will be there and how many people will be there so you can adequately prepare. So that is what November 5th looks like. This slide deck will continue to be a work in process. There may be a few teacher names added to this as far as who's leading. There may be a change of place But we want to get this out to you so that you can begin engaging in these conversations with your team at the school level. So once again, I'll take you back here. This should walk you step by step through the process that you'll need to engage in over the next, um, let's see, 10 days or so to really prepare people for November 5th and the day that is coming. So we're excited about Pride Games tomorrow. We're excited about everyone coming together, seeing you guys. It's going to be a really fun time. We're excited about the learning that's going to take place on November 5th and the processes that you all are going to engage in to make that day very meaningful. Thanks, guys. Have a great day tomorrow at your school. Have a great weekend. Look forward to seeing everyone tomorrow night.